Hi guys, and welcome back to the first episode of my new series. And if you don't know what the series is about, I suggest going back and watching the last video I did, which describes sort of the feel of the series and what we'll be doing. So we'll be going into the auction block, and just for this episode we'll be picking the first 5 players that pop up under the elite category. The categories will change depending on what you guys comment down below, but for now let's jump into the auction block and actually see who we get as the first players in the series. So here we go. First 5 players that pop up. We get Lawrence Taylor. What a start. We get an incredible 98 overall there. We get 3 95 plus rated players there. We get Lawrence Taylor, who is an absolutely phenomenal card in this game. I mean, look at those stats. He's got the stats of a linebacker and a lineman in one. We also get Cox. We get Jason Taylor, one of his, I think that's his strength card. So we can actually put that at defensive end, and 2 other guys there. So we got a nice Okung there. Not sure how you pronounce that. I think it's Okung, who's a really, really good lineman, which is going to help in the run game, which I think I'm going to have to utilise considering our receivers aren't great, even though we've got Peyton Manning in there. But we've got Okung in there who look at those stats on the right, all in the high 90s for all the stats that matter. And here's the defence, where we actually got the bulk of our players, which, I mean, I was looking for some wide receivers, some skill positions to get in early on to hopefully get some good high scoring games. But Lawrence Taylor, can't complain about that whatsoever. We got we got a left end. I'm going to put Jason Taylor at defensive tackle, and we got a right end in there as well. So we got Cox, we got Jason Taylor, we got Starks, who's actually a Memorial Day card as well. So good variety early on. Can't complain about any of those players. They're good overall elites. But if you guys want me to put a special filter on the auction for the players we'll get in the next episode, comment down below on that. I'll explain the rules a little bit more as the games go on, just in case you aren't familiar with what the rules will be. I'll jump into the first game here and explain the rules a little bit. So what we're going to be doing in this series mainly is you guys, probably maybe the top 3 rated comments, or just 3 comments at random for the filter you want to put onto the auction block. Say it's the Super Bowl filter. I'll put the Super Bowl filter on. The first player that pops up when I search for players will be the guy that I will put into the team. And I'll do that for 3 filters per episode, maybe more depending on how many you guys want per episode. But for me, I think at the moment 3 filters is a really good amount. So we'll get new players in each episode. There'll be random players as well. Hopefully not the same players you guys see in every other series, you know, on YouTube. A lot of people are doing Ultimate Legends at the moment, and this hopefully will be a bit of a mix up to that. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. Let me know down below what filters to put on, to be honest, and how excited you are for the series. I'm really excited for this series. I think it's something totally different, something that's never been done before, and I think for me as well personally, it's going to let me use a lot of players that I would have never even thought about using. Like, I mean, that Starks card, not one I'd ever thought of using. Get a nice touchdown in the background here. First touchdown with the team on a 4th down. Peyton Manning, perfect throw in, which is why I picked him for this, because I didn't want to start off with a terrible quarterback. But let me know down below how excited you are for the series. Like I said, drop a like on the video, you know, if you enjoy the concept of the series, and subscribe if you are new. But this game in the background is coming to an end. I'll put a second game into the episode, but I just wanted to show the first game we had with the team and just how well they did. I mean, we made this guy quit after not even 1 quarter of football, just showing the potential of the team early on. But as I said, I'll jump into another game now, so hopefully you guys stick around for that one. Also guys, let me know what you think of the microphone quality in this video, because I got a new microphone. Hopefully it's a bit louder for you guys, because I know a few of you were saying that sometimes hearing me speaking over the videos could be quite difficult. So let me know down below what you think of the quality of the new microphone. But jumping into the second game here, going in the new Bengals uniform that I've put on for this video. I'm probably just going to change uniforms around here and there, since this series is about being random. I'm just going to, you know, be random all the time throughout the series. Try new playbooks and all that. But we force a fumble off this guy. He goes with the quarterback draw there for some reason. Not sure why. But Peyton Manning, once again, is just going to throw the perfect pass every time I ask him to. I don't think he's thrown a bad pass in any games I've played. And I had to play a lot of games to get the games out today, because everyone was just quitting straight away in the games. As soon as I went 7-0 up, or just got a defensive stop on them or anything, they were quitting. But we're trying to get into the end zone here. I'm going to try and run it in, since I haven't utilised the running back too much, or the fullback for that matter, and we're going to actually fullback dive in and get a nice touchdown early on in the game there. So we're 7-0 up, and he's style with the ball, can't complain there. And he's actually got LT at running back, who's really hard to stop in this game. I'm not sure, I know he's a really good running back, no denying that, but for some reason he just seems so much harder to stop than a lot of the other running backs. Like Clinton Portis, the running back, the 99 running back, is really good, but I just think even the LT card, I'm not sure if this was the Ultimate Legend one or not. I think it was, not sure if it was the Boss Legend or not, but it was so hard to stop him. He was just bouncing off tackles all game. I mean, you can see here I just have to push him out, otherwise he probably would have just kept running. I always had to have 2 guys tackle him to actually get him down, and this guy was abusing that. He was running it with him a hell of a lot, and I was, to be honest, I had to just gamble and blitz a lot of the game to have any chance against him. But I read the halfback toss there perfectly. He ends up losing yards on the play, so we get into the 3rd and 13. He's going to go with play action, try and lob it deep. Luckily, we managed to break that up with our secondary, who are absolutely terrible, which is really frustrating. He's going to try and fake punt it. As you can see, I knew that was going to happen, so I just went for the safe, I think it's called safe punt man or something like that. So he's not going to get the pass off. We're going to get the ball. 7-0. But I'm really hoping next episode we get a good cornerback or some good safeties or something in, because aggressive catching me is just, it works every time someone uses it against me. Like if someone figures out they can use it against me, it just works. Like one of the games I have recorded that was an absolute thriller that unfortunately the footage got corrupted was a 35-28 game. He had Brandon Marshall and he was lobbing it to him all game. I think he had about 20 odd receptions, and they were all just because my cornerbacks were terrible. But we're going to hurry up, call a hurry up play there, since I knew he was going to heavily blitz. I knew Sammy would be open on the right hand side because he had no one to pick him up, and we managed to get a nice first down. Moving into the 1st and goal, we get quite lucky with the screen pass there. We juke out this guy quite nicely. He gets to the 2-yard line. I tried to fullback dive it in. He managed to stop that. So what I'm going to do this time, I'm just going to toss it, and we're going to high step it right into the end zone. And there's so many positions I already want to upgrade on this team, because at the moment it doesn't play insanely well. I mean, Peyton Manning is absolutely phenomenal. That's the one position I hope we don't have to upgrade, is the quarterback. But a lot of other positions aren't great. Like the defensive line were doing all right, I suppose. They weren't fantastic, but they were getting the job done. But the cornerbacks and the safeties are just getting bossed all game. So hopefully we manage to pick that up in the next episode. We're going to force this guy to 4th and 4 again. He's going to try and fake it again. We know that. And if he doesn't make it, he's going to be gone, which is exactly what happens. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the first episode of the series. You stick around for more episodes of it. Like I said, comment down below on what filters you want me to put on the auction house. Hopefully we'll get some good plays in the next episode from the filters you guys pick. Subscribe if you're new. Like I said, like the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next episode.